Bill O'Reilly says that there is a way to cull what seems chaotic when it comes to tracking Trump. He joins us now with breaking down the biggest moves of the day. Good to see you, big man. What do you see?
Well, everything is predictable, coming at us very quickly. I wrote a column on BillO'Reilly.com called Blitzkrieg, Lightning War. Two reasons he's doing that. One is to drive his opponents absolutely crazy, and he's succeeding 100% on that. And the second is that he feels that more controversial stuff, they'll knock out a few of it. They'll knock out, maybe 20% of it, but the other 80 will get in, just based on exhaustion. And that's what he's doing.
Flooding the zone. Bannon articulated that as a strategy in the first term, that we're going to throw so much at them. But does that mean that it's good stuff, or is it this how he's going to get stuff done that he maybe shouldn't?
Depends on what the item is. So for me, the lead today is that Putin and Trump are going to negotiate a ceasefire. I predicted that. I might have even done it on this program, but certainly on my No Spin News. I said, look, it's not going to take Trump and Putin a long time to get a ceasefire in Ukraine. It's not. And then the question is, why couldn't Biden do it? And nobody can answer that question. But Trump and Putin will get a ceasefire. And no, but I'm predicting Cuomo. Okay?
I know, but Zelensky's got to accept it. You haven't even mentioned the guy yet. Supposedly they're going to ask Zelensky to give up land. Why doesn't he have a say? He was invaded. Because
he has no power. That's why. It's not the way the game is played. Zelensky has no power whatsoever. He has to do what the United States tells him to do. Europe wants a ceasefire, and Zelensky can't stand by himself. So he'll do what the compromise is. Now, I don't know what the compromise is going to be. I do know no NATO for Ukraine. That's for sure. But on the land, it's probably, we'll give you this, and then we'll have a vote, and you know how that goes down.
But why give Putin that kind of deference?
Because they want the war to stop, and Trump doesn't want to spend hundreds of billions of dollars defending Ukraine. That's why.
So this is like the cheapest way for America to get out of it? And what if Zelensky says no? Then we'll just fight it on our own, because the people aren't with him in Ukraine. They don't want to give up any land.
No, it's 50-50. The latest polling in Ukraine, I don't know how accurate that could be, but Zelensky's not going to do that. He's going to go along with whatever the ceasefire is.
All right, that's an interesting prediction. What about DOGE? What's your prediction there, Swami?
Well, I don't have a prediction because I don't know what the extent of the accountability will be. I agree there should be accountability. I think Sununu is right. Give him a little time to put the numbers on the board. But this is destroying the Democratic Party. It's absolutely, if you read the Cook report out today, Republicans have already surged ahead in the midterms. And it's only 3 weeks into Trump's second term. Because the American people don't want this. They don't want wasteful spending. They don't want condoms to Taliban. I guess they're going to prevent little Talibans, but millions of dollars? They don't want it. And the more the Democrats object to everything, which they are, the more foolish and weak they look.
Is my analysis kind of close on Bondi's announcement of the lawsuit against New York and the kind of conspicuous absence of the naming of the city?
I'm responsible for Pam Bondi, by the way, because as soon as Matt Gaetz was nominated, I said there's no way on earth that man is going to get in. And Pam Bondi's warming up in the bullpen. Now, what is this really all about? You see, NewsNation viewers, and you got to be smart to watch NewsNation because it's not pandering like all the other networks are. NewsNation viewers need to understand there's what happens in public and what's really happening. So, Trump wants to get Letitia James and Alvin Bragg. That's what this story is all about. Nothing else there. He went after Illinois because he wants to get Pritzker. Hates him. And the way to do that is to deny the states of Illinois and New York the federal grant money. The New York Post reports today $8 billion is going to get held up by the Justice Department that would have flowed into New York State, which is running an astronomical deficit here, okay? So the easiest way to do this is to file civil suits against the governor and the attorney general. Then the question was, why is the mayor of New York left out? Because he doesn't matter.
Hey, thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget, click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.